Hey guys, it is Christian here. Today we're going to be going over the Critics' Choice nominations. Before I enter this, please like, subscribe, and tell me what you think of this video. So we're just going to get right into it. Starting with Best Picture, the nominees are Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Glass Onion, Knives Out Mystery, RRR, Top Gun Maverick, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Women Talking. I almost skipped over Tar, okay. No She Said, which makes me think She Said's just not going to get Best Picture. And 11 nominees too, so. Elvis is just a lock, honestly, because Bohemian Rhapsody didn't even get in here, and Elvis was able to do it, so yeah, Elvis is in there. Top 9 all made it in, and then Glass Onion and RR, which I think are numbers 10 and 11, and I think RR is number 10, actually. I think RR is doing very well. It's probably going to get nominated for the Oscar. I know Glass Onion just got the Globe nomination, and it's probably going to get PGA as well, but I think the hype for RR is just incredibly strong, and it's probably going to carry over to the Oscars. What's going to win? Definitely probably going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once. That got 14 nominations. Definitely probably going to happen. Banshees could maybe win. Fabelmans, maybe. But I think Everything Everywhere has it. Anyway, Best Actor. Nominees are Austin Butler in Elvis, Tom Cruise in Top Gun Maverick, Colin Farrell in The Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser in The Whale, Paul Mescal in Aftersun, and Bill Nighy in Living. No Diego Calva in Babylon, which I think is interesting because there were 6 nominees here and he still couldn't get in. Not 100% sure if he's not going to get snubbed. I mean, if he misses at SAG, I think he'll miss, but yeah. Top 3 all made in with Butler, Farrell, and Fraser all getting in. Farrell's probably going to win, let's just be clear. Nighy got in, obviously, he's definitely getting Oscar nominated. He's going to get BAFTA nominated as well. Could maybe get SAG. Tom Cruise could get SAG. And I think he only really missed the Globe because he gave back the Globes. But, I mean, Tom Cruise, I don't think he's a lock by any means. But yeah, I think Colin Farrell is going to win because he's been doing extremely well with critics. And I think The Whale's weak. And Austin Butler, I think that's more of a Globes or a SAG thing more than a Critics' Choice thing. Best Actress. The nominees are Cate Blanchett in Tar, Viola Davis in The Woman King, Danielle Deadwyler in Till, Margot Robbie in Babylon, Michelle Williams in The Fabelmans, and Michelle Yeoh in Everything Everywhere All at Once. No surprises here, really. I guess this is kind of 6 that most people were expecting. I tried to predict a long shot and predict Mia Goth and Pearl, but that didn't pay off. But I think this is your top 6 for the Oscars, and 5 of these 6 are going to get nominated. Viola Davis, it's kind of hard not to have her in the top 5 because she's probably going to get SAG as well. However, I don't want to take out Danielle Deadwyler. I just don't want to do it. I mean, if Danielle Deadwyler gets in the SAG, and if she gets BAFTA, I think she'll be in. For sure. I think Robbie, Williams, Blanchett, and Yeoh are obviously all getting in. Who's going to win? Probably going to be Cate Blanchett. Maybe Michelle Yeoh or Danielle Deadwyler can win, but yeah. Best Supporting Actor. The nominees are Paul Dano in The Fabelmans, Brendan Gleeson in The Banshees of Inisherin, Judd Hirsch in The Fabelmans, Barry Keoghan in The Banshees of Inisherin, Ke Quan in Everything Everywhere All at Once, winner, and Brian Tyree Henry in Causeway. No Brad Pitt in Babylon, which I got in at the Globes, and it could probably get in at SAG as well. And then no Ben Whishaw for Women Talking. Honestly, you know what, Ben Whishaw, just push down. I don't think he's getting it anymore. Like, if he can't get it in that Critics' Choice, then how weak do you have to be? I took Paul Dano out yesterday, but I have a feeling he might not be done after all, honestly. Barry Keoghan's obviously getting in, Brendan Gleeson obviously getting in, Ke Quan's obviously winning. I mean, supporting actor's kind of like a little less crowded than supporting actress, but it's still an interesting race, I guess. Best Supporting Actress. The nominees are Angela Bassett for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Jessie Buckley for Women Talking, Carrie Condon for Banshees of Inisherin, Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere, Stephanie Hsu for Everything Everywhere, and Janelle Monáe for Glass Onion. Bassett's in. I think she's a lock at this point. She's gonna get SAG, and she's just in. Jessie Buckley, I think this solidifies that she's probably going to be the supporting actress nominee for Women Talking, if there is one, because Claire Foy didn't make it in here. I think that kind of means she's kind of done, not going to lie. Janelle Monáe's probably getting in, I think. Jamie Lee Curtis is in, I think. Carrie Condon's probably going to win, and then Stephanie Sue, I think, could also get in. Supporting actress, like, literally everyone could get in. I think Hong Chow, I think, is kind of done, though. I think she needed to get in here and she didn't, so. And then same thing with Claire Foy, I don't think she's getting in. Unless she gets like a BAFTA or something. Best Young Actor or Actress, Frankie Corio in Aftersun, Jalen Hall and Till, Gabriel LaBelle in The Fabelmans, Bella Ramsey and Catherine Called Birdie, Banks Repetta in Armageddon Time, and Sadie Sink in The Whale. I mean, no surprises here really for me. I think this is the 6 I was pretty much expecting to get in. And I think the winner's probably going to be either Frankie Corio or Gabriel LaBelle. I mean, with Gabriel LaBelle, I mean, it seems obvious because he's part of the Fabelmans, but they usually like to skew younger in this category, so I think Frankie Corio is probably going to take it. Best Acting Ensemble, Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere, The Fabelmans, Glass Onion, The Woman King, Women Talking. No surprises there, really. I mean, Black Panther Wakanda Forever didn't get in, so that's probably not getting SAG. Babylon didn't get in, so that's probably not getting SAG. To be honest, I think the SAG 5 is pretty much in here. I think Everything Everywhere, Fabelmans, Glass Onion, Woman King, and Women Talking will be the SAG 5. And then Banshees probably. I mean, if all 4 actors from Banshees get in, that's probably going to be the number 5 for SAG. Yeah, I think it's fear. But yeah, I think this is clear your top 6 for SAG Ensemble. Director James Cameron for Avatar: The Way of Water. He's a big contender at this point. Might not be top 5 for me, but he's close. Damien Chazelle for Babylon, Todd Field for Tar, Baz Luhrmann for Elvis, Daniels for Everything Everywhere, Martin McDonagh for Banshees, Sarah Polley for Women Talking, Gina Prince Bythewood in Woman King, S.S. Rajamouli for RR. That's going to happen at the Oscars, let me tell you that right now. And Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans. Pretty good top 6. Pretty good top 10. I mean, no Park Chan-wook for Decision League, which is in my top 10 for the Oscars currently. Because if he gets BAFTA, I think that could happen. Actually, no, though, because I think S.S. Rajamouli has taken over the international slot. He's going to get in. I'm telling you, he's doing very well with critics. And he got in here. And he's probably going to get BAFTA too, so. I know Cameron, a lot of people have him in, and he could definitely get in. He's my number 6. A very close number 6, because he's probably going to get DGA as well. However, the vibe I'm just personally getting is Denis Villeneuve and Dune, who got Golden Globe, who got Critics' Choice, who got DGA, and then missed BAFTA, and then missed the Oscar. And I'm comparing the two because they're both like very big, like TED juggernauts. So I think it's a decent comparison to make. But James Cameron is a way bigger name than Villeneuve. So maybe James Cameron is not like Villeneuve, and maybe he just gets in. I definitely think he's possible. Todd Field, I've actually seen people thinking that he could miss, because he missed the Golden Globe. And if he misses DGA, I think I'll maybe consider it. But if he gets DGA, I think he's like pretty much like in there. I think he's already pretty much in there, because Tar is such a directory like film. Like I just personally can't see a reality where Tar gets picture and Todd Field just doesn't get director. I mean, I know it happened at the Golden Globes, but the Golden Globes are kind of strange, and they like to nominate their big directors and stuff. If Todd Field gets in at DGA, he's pretty much in there, and if he gets BAFTA, he's pretty much in there. So yeah, I don't think he's done yet. Spielberg, Daniels, McDonagh are all getting in, obviously. Winner probably going to be Steven Spielberg. Could be Daniels, I think. Daniels could maybe win. Or Cameron if they really want to go that far. But yeah, pretty much all my thoughts on that category. Best Original Screenplay, the nominees are Tar, Everything Everywhere, Banshees of Inisherin, The Fabelmans, Aftersun got in. No Triangle of Sadness, which I think that could sneak in at BAFTA anyway. And I still think that's my 5th slot for the Oscar. Although if After Sun gets BAFTA and this, that would be my number 5 for the Oscar. I think Babylon's kind of done in original screenplay. Not gonna happen. Other four obviously, and their winner's probably gonna be Everything Everywhere or Banshees. Banshees could absolutely win that. Banshees have been killing it in this category at critics groups, but Everything Everywhere, you just can't really underestimate it, I guess. And then adapted screenplay: The Whale, Living, Glass Onion, She Said, Women Talking. No real surprises. I predicted Top Gun Maverick, but that's more of an Oscar thing and a WGA thing, I think. Living could happen, though. That's definitely my number 6 in the category. The Whale, I think is a little bit vulnerable, but I still think it'll get in. She Said, I think will still get in. Women Talking is going to win. Pretty much all my thoughts. And then we'll just go over all the nominees and snubs in the tech categories. I'm not really going to go in depth with these. So, cinematography: Avatar: Way of Water, Empire of Light, Tar, Fabelmans, Top Gun Maverick, Babylon. They did not nominate Banshees of Inisherin. I think that could get BAFTA, though. I think BAFTAs can really embrace Banshees in tech categories, which is why I have it getting over 10 nominations at the Academy Awards. But you might as well but I think you just can't really underestimate Deakins, though. I think he could still get in. And I think Empire of Light isn't 100% dead because Olivia Colman got in at the Globes, so Deakins is still possible, I think. And then production design: Wakanda Forever, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Fabelmans, Avatar, Everything Everywhere, Elvis, Babylon. Again, no Banshees, but I think they'll show up at BAFTA probably. Other than that, no real surprises. Everything Everywhere just did extremely well here, though. Gotta say that. Editing: Babylon, Top Gun Maverick, Avatar, Everything Everywhere, Elvis, Tar. No Fabelmans and no Banshees, but I think those will show up at ACE and BAFTA. ACE is actually after the Oscars, after the Oscar nominations, though, so you can't really use those this year. However, if Fabelmans misses at BAFTA, I do think it'll miss the Oscar. Banshees is going to get BAFTA. That's going to get BAFTA for sure, I think. BAFTAs are going to love Banshees, let me tell you that right now. Tar getting editing, though. They nominate Tar in quite a few tech categories. So I don't think Tar getting a tech nomination at the Oscars is that impossible, really. Not predicting it, but I don't think it's impossible. Best costume design: Women Talking. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Glass Onion, Everything Everywhere, Elvis, Woman King, and Babylon. No Fabelmans, and it's Mark Bridges. And yeah, I'm just not buying the Fabelmans in costumes. I don't know why, but it missed here, and it's been missing a few. But it missed here with 6 nominees, so I just think it's not going to get in. Miss Harris Goes to Paris. I think BAFTAs are going to be really accurate this year. That's probably going to get BAFTA, and that could get in at the Costumes Guild as well, I think. Nothing else here is that surprising, really, though. And then makeup and hair: Babylon, Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere, The Whale. No surprises, really. They didn't nominate Matilda, but that seems more like a guild thing to do. I mean, I'm still going to predict it because of the insane prosthetics on Emma Thompson. I think you should put prosthetics above everything else. Although I'm not predicting X, but that's because the Oscars don't really love horror films, so. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever could maybe get in. I've definitely accepted that. Same thing with Everything Everywhere. If the Oscars worship Everything Everywhere and give it 13 nominations or something, that could happen. Visual effects: Avatar, Batman, Black Panther, Everything Everywhere, RRR, Top Gun Maverick. No, that's probably not getting the Oscar, I don't think. Other than that, no real surprises. RRR, I actually think is going to get nominated for visual effects at the Oscars if it gets picture, director, song. Yeah, I think it's a good package. Picture, director, song, visual effects. I think that's a good package to go along with it, really. And then best comedy: Banshees, Bros, Everything Everywhere, Glass Onion, Triangle of Sadness, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. No real surprises there. They didn't nominate Babylon, but everything else here is pretty obvious. Animated feature: Pinocchio, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Turning Red, and Wendell Wild. That's probably the top 5 at the Oscars. No Inuo, no My Father's Dragon's dead. Strange World's also dead. Yeah, I do think Wendell Wild, due to lack of competition, is going to be the 5th slot at the Oscars. I also like Henry Selick's name recognition. It's probably going to get Annie nominated. Yeah, I think Wendell Wild's pretty safe for the 5th slot, actually. Then Best Foreign Film, All Quiet on the Western Front, Argentina 1985. That's getting in. That's getting in at the Oscars. I think that hasn't missed here or at the Globes. Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, Close, Decisionally RRR. It was such a mistake for India not to submit RRR, because RRR would be winning international, especially because it's probably going to get especially because it could get nominated for Best Picture. So yeah, definitely a mistake for India for not submitting that. Bardo, I still don't feel that's going to get in at the Oscars. I think they're going to go for like The Quiet Girl or something more acclaimed. Top 4 I think are obvious though. Oh, with All Quiet, Argentina, Close, Decisionally. I think all those are getting in. Best Song, Carolina from Where the Crawdads Sing, Ciao Papa from Pinocchio, Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick, Lift Me Up from Wakanda Forever, Natu Natu from RRR, and New Body Roomba from White Noise. That's actually interesting nomination for me. Interesting nomination. But then other than that, exact same as the Globes lineup. Which makes me think this is a 6-horse racing song. Like, this could, like, I think, obviously, Hold My Hand, Lift Me Up, Hold My Hand, Natu Natu. I think all those are in. And then I think Applause is going to get in from Tell Like a Woman because it's Diane Warren. They never snubbed Diane Warren. And then I think the fight between Ciao Papa and Carolina is going to be pretty fierce. I know Carolina's Taylor Swift, and the name recognition maybe doesn't matter as much as it does at, like, the Globes or something. But then Ciao Papa's from Pinocchio and all that stuff. I think they're going to like Pinocchio more than Where the Crawdads Sing, so I think my 5th slot's probably going to be Ciao. So yeah, my 5th slot I'm leaning towards Ciao Papa. But I'm definitely not underestimating Carolina. That could absolutely get in at the Oscars. And then Best Score. Pinocchio, The Batman, yes. Tar, Women Talking, Babylon, Fabelmans. Where's Banshees? How did Banshees miss? Like, that's actually, like, ridiculous that Banshees missed. Because it's supposed to be doing well in this category, so. And then Avatar missed. Avatar's not getting score. I mean, I'm so happy the Batman made it in. I mean, I still don't think it's going to get the Oscar, but yeah. Holder got double nominated, which is interesting, I think. And then Babylon's probably going to win. Fabelmans, I had that missing, but I think I just kind of have to stop predicting it to miss because it's gotten this and the Globes. Probably could get BAFTA. Like, I don't think Fabelmans is as weak. I mean, I still think it's not a lock by any means. I still think it's my number 5 in score, but I think I should predict it because it's safe. Because it's probably safe to get in. And then that's it, okay. So those were my thoughts on the Critics' Choice nominations. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.